There are many kinds of translation nowadays, such as books, movies, subtitle, and dubbing. Video game industry has been dramatically going up every year, so video game translation or localization is getting on demand as well. Thailand is also one of the biggest markets for video games, since many video games publishers claim in PlayStation Experience 2018 in Bangkok. As we can see, many games are already localized in Thai, especially mobile games. Many games from huge companies are also localized in Thai, including Marvel vs. Capcom, Secret of Mana, Shadow of Colossus, and Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. However, this is a good sign of video game translation in Thailand. Video games translation is not a simple job. Translators must have plenty knowledge of both source and target language and culture. If it is not well localized, the game might fail in marketing in the region. Other issues like different coding between Thai and English, funding, or advertising will not be mentioned in this video. I will focus on dialogue subtitle translation, the use of translating strategies, and problem in translation solving method. And the chosen game is Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the action open world genre released in November 2018 by Rockstar Games. The game is the prequel of Red Dead Redemption 1 in 2009. We will play as Arthur Morgan, a member of the outlaw gang seeking for escape from the law. The game is setting in fictionalized Louisiana named New Hanover. The narrative is progressed by doing the offered mission. Arthur will get involved in crimes, hunting, socialization, and other dynamic events along the way. With its realistic atmosphere, touching story, and remarkable presentation, Red Dead Redemption 2 got the Game of the Year 2018 in Games Award 2018. Let's watch its teasers.
I don't want to kill all these folk Dutch. Just you.
What about loyalty? Loyal to what matters.
Do as you're goddamn told.
It is us or him!
I select some part of the dialogue subtitle for the mission named A Fine Night of Debauchery. While the mayor's parties, the Dutch gang learn of a card tournament being held on the Grand Corrigan riverboat at the docks in Saint Denis. Leopold Strauss, Josiah Trelawney, and Javier Escuela fix the game so Arthur Morgan can win. During the heist on the riverboat, Arthur had to beat Desmond Blight in order to get his expensive Swiss watch in the safe. In this translation, I decided to use communicative translation because the text is a dialogue and it should be easy to read to players while they are playing the games. And the length of the subtitle should be 1 or 2 lines long due to the limited space on the screen. The problem will surely appear in translation. I would like to suggest Domestication and Foreignization Strategies by Lawrence Venuti. He is an American translation theorist, translation historian, and translator. He suggests that domestication is a cultural differences deduction of the foreign text to the target language culture, or domestication strategy can bring the author back home. While a foreignizing translation is mainly dominated by linguistic and cultural values from the source text, the target text tends to be influent, strange, and foreign for readers. Now, Let's see the application of domestication and foreignization strategies to solve problems in subtitle translation of the select dialogue.
We need to get out of here.
Hold your suggestions.
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola.
From this part, I found out that the word gondola might be straight or cause a pause for realizing the meaning. Players could lose entertainment from this pause. So, the use of domestication is applied to solve this problem. It means to make foreign language become more familiar to the target culture. Then I put le jiao, which means rolling boat in Thai, in the translate text. This technique is adaptation by Viany and Darbelnet. It involves delivering linguistic and cultural level of target text language, le jiao, which has close look to the gondola, so that's why I pick it up for my translate text.
We need to get out of here.
Hold your suggestions.
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola.
There she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Here's the problem of the word search. If I do literal translation, the translate text could be long and it might distract players from the scene. Also, the text seems unnatural in Thai speaking. So domestication strategy seems helpful to deal with this problem. Modulation by Viany and Darbelnet seems to be useful in this translation. It is a variation in the message obtained by changing point of view. The source text mentions Trelawney's and Guard's point of view, but the translate text will mention Trelawney's point of view only. And here the translated version.
There she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
Come on, gentlemen. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy.
Idiom is one of the serious problems in this translation because literal translation might be long and cannot offer clear meaning for players. So, domesticating seems very useful in this situation, since the strategy means to deliver familiar message to the target culture. Thus, I translate a turkey that survives Thanksgiving as หนูตกถังข้าวสาร The technique that I use is equivalent techniques by Viany and Darbelnet. It is a translating technique which has the same meaning as the source text, but the expression is completely different ways. And here's the results.
Come on, gentlemen. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So,
At this part, I see that the word safe can be translated into ตู้นิรภัย but it is too formal in this context. These two characters, Arthur and Trelawney, are friends, so the conversation is supposed to be informal. Foreignization strategy is to keep the cultural values to reach linguistic and cultural difference of the foreign language. So, the use of foreignization here is to use the word ตู้เซฟ instead of ตู้นิรภัย. It is normally used in Thai, especially in formal conversation like this context. Borrowing technique by Viany and Darbelnet is used as foreignizing in this case because it keeps English pronunciation in Thai letters Most Thai native-speaking people would notice that it is foreign word, not Thai word. This technique is also used in foreignizing other words too, such as names of the foreign stuff or places. It helps in keeping the significance of Western culture completely and conveying clear meaning for player. And the translated version will be like this.
It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So,
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it?
The metaphor from Todd to Prince refers to Arthur because he changed his look from an outlaw to a rich oil man. This verse is a frog in the fairy tales named the Frog Prince. It contains the element of the Western culture and I would like to preserve it. I apply the use of foreignization strategy to keep this element in the target text. I use literal translation technique by Viany and Darbelnet to translate the metaphor directly in Thai. So, จากเจ้ากบกลายเป็นเจ้าชาย is a foreignizing because it still contains similar grammar structure as the source text and also has source text correspondence. And let's see the translated version.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
This is the example of the use of domestication and foreignization in dialogue subtitle translation in Red Dead Redemption 2. So what do you think? I do prefer domesticating in translation because conveying natural language can help enhance gaming experience for players. I hope that this video might help a lot in video game translation. It is not a simple job, but is it worth to see Thai gamers experiencing the epic story of the games? Thanks for watching!
Alright, come on, let's get out of here.
Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. This big old world sure got me running round. Heard a voice, it told